the fruit. Once, there was a family who had a tree with such sweet fruits that everyone visited their compound to taste the fruit. The family also had a very beautiful daughter. Many people admired her dazzling beauty, white eyes, and above all, her great personality. When she grew up into a young woman, young and old men flocked her home, seeking her hand in marriage. Her parents decided that the man who could sit in the compound the whole day without eating any fruit would be given her hand in marriage. The news spread all over the village. The first man to come was the head of all farmers in the village. He was handsome, rich, and young. He was welcomed and served the fruit. He sat for a few minutes, but before long he ate the fruit and was sent away. The leader of animal keepers was next. He was handsome, young, and rich. The girl admired him, but when he was served with the fruit, he immediately ate it and was sent away. The next man to come had many pieces of land. He was arrogant and ugly. The girl prayed that he would eat and go away. When served, he refused to eat. The time passed and the girl started begging him to eat. By around 4 o'clock, he was overcome with hunger and he ate. He too was sent away. Next, the chief came around. He was arrogant, old, and ugly. No one liked him in the village. The girl wished that he would eat and go away. When he was served with the fruits, he refused to eat. He stayed the whole day. At about 6 o'clock, he asked if he could go to the toilet. He was allowed to go. When he returned, the aroma of the fruits hung around him, and his lips were red. He had eaten the fruits in the toilet. To the girl's relief, he was sent away. A few days later, a young, handsome, rich prince arrived. The girl looked at him in admiration. She took him aside and begged him not to eat the fruits. She served him much less fruit than the other suitors. But by midday, the prince had already eaten and was sent away. The girl burst into tears of anger and disappointment. The next day, a farmer came around. He was poor and lazy, but he was young and popular among many people for being a great talker. He came determined to win. The girl served him many fruits and asked him to eat and go away. When he was served, he refused to eat. The girl waited painfully. Midday passed, and then 2 o'clock. At 4 o'clock, the farmer asked for water. The girl prayed that he would eat the fruits, but she was still praying when the clock turned to 7. This farmer had overcome the test of endurance set by the parents. Her parents had to hand over their daughter to the lazy one. The girl begged to be saved from her fate, but her parents could do nothing. As the farmer took her home, he sang such a beautiful song while clapping his hands. Many people flocked to the road to see the couple. Among the people were servants of the rich prince. They called the farmer aside and offered him money and cattle if he would leave the girl. Without a moment's hesitation, he took the money and the cattle and walked off. The servants dressed the girl in fine clothes and took her to the palace, straight to the prince. Before long, her parents were called and a ceremony was organized to join the two in marriage.